Hello and welcome to Mycosa's Adventures! In this case, on the Westmarch Minecraft server, where, well, it is a new map. With 8.1, we've decided to start afresh, and we finally loaded up a new running away. Where is Zero? I love this new interface here. You can actually see, if you look there, you can see below the XYZ thing, you can see the block. I know exactly where 00 is. Right here. This is our center. Right there. What up, sheep? Word. Using my buddy. You brought friends. I am surrounded by sheep. Milby would be so proud. Alright, so first thing we're going to do, just for starts, we're going to talk a little bit. We're going to treat this like a new series, a new starter thing. We're going to gather up some wood. Now, we are playing sort of a group server here. There we go. Right now I'm the only one, and I'm getting some things ready first. I made a specific point, figuring out where 00 was, and I'm going to be making a sort of town hall in it, taking a little time to get things ready. I took the liberty of doctoring the map a tiny bit, and I retained the ability to do a little bit in the future, because there's a couple things that need doing. First, this is a standard survival server, where the players and friends of the players of the Holy Knights of Westmarch can gather and play and whatnot. Huzzah! Nothing overly complicated in that information. And there's a bunch of us and their children. We're a Diablo 3 guild, but we play other games. Minecraft, Guild Wars, World of Warcraft, Star Wars, The Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic, Minecraft, obviously. And I'm the proprietor and organizer of this particular server here. I also play by myself, and I do plan on starting up a proper Mycosa solo adventures again. I am surrounded by sheep and lilac. Okay, whatever. Oh my dear sweet mother of... No! No! You stupid little... I hate creepers. It's okay, I can fix it, I hate creepers. Seriously. I loathe them, I despise them, I abhor them, I detest them with the heat of 1,000 burning suns. We're not talking like any kind of dwarf star stuff either. We're talking like burning incendiary stars. Well, anyway then. As I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted, I'm the one in charge of the server for the most part. We do have some other people with admin rights. And, well, we're playing with a couple simple rules. The first one being, we have a world border. That border is pretty much 500 squares around for now. I know it's not a huge area. No, I didn't just take a page out of the Minecraft server. I just wanted to... Well, I sort of did in the inspiration for it, but I didn't just duplicate it. It's not slowly expanding out or anything like that. All it's doing is sitting there and being a border. I want to kill this tree. And that border, I'm going to push it out about once every 2 weeks on Sunday morning by 500 squares. So right now we're at 500 squares, and we'll be at 1,000. Then we'll be at 1,500, and so on and so forth. And similarly, we've got a sort of territory claiming method. Center 500, with exceptions. You can claim a 100 square plot. I make allowances for people who are doing, team builds. For example, we have a player named Greywind who is one of the admins. His name on the server is Gleisper. And he and his 2 children will be playing together. This is an experiment for them. They're 11 and 8 respectively. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe. Oh boy. Now, guess we should make a... Hey, taking inventory. Woohoo. Let's make ourselves a crafting table. Start figuring some stuff out here. Bonk, bonk. Sticks. I will need a shovel. You know what? I need more sticks. There we go. And one more besides. That spider is really making me nervous. We'll be dealing with him shortly. And I need a pickaxe to start things off. I need a shovel. And one more thing. Thinking a pair of... Was that a bow? Yes, it was a bow! Where is he? There he is. By the birch tree. Yeesh. There. While I'm at it, bring it, bring it, bring it. Yeah! I am the victor! Who else wants some? That sun's going down, isn't it? Of course it is. Well, time to go through my usual tradition of tunnel rat. Let's go find 0 again. There we go. Here. This is 0, 0. That square. Right there. Hop down. Oh, it's one of the new things. Yay. Oh boy. Alright, granite. I have granite. Well, that's interesting. What's this? That is not gravel. That's diorite. Cool. Alright, let's see here. Give myself a little bit of space here. New. Alright, well, you guys know how I usually start things off. I dig myself a hole and hide in abject terror for the first night or so. It's okay, we're just gonna get things going here. This is why we start a new map. All this newness, new things, new stuff. Aw, yes! Sheep. We have sheep. Plenty of sheep. Alright, we got sheep. I'm gonna have to be careful. Some zombies might be willing to drop down on my head. Okay. 5x5 square here. It's going to be enough to at least get the ball rolling. Now, our goal for now, our first task, is going to be to start breaking ground for a town hall. It is currently, well, I'm on the eastern coast. It is approximately a little before 1 o'clock. And the server goes live in just a little while at 3 o'clock. which should be interesting right there. I can go up. Make this a 3 high thing. And I want to at least start getting some things ready before the other guys get here. And they will get here. Though I don't know if they'll immediately pop on the minute I'm ready. Such is life. Bloop, 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 and cobble, cobble. Now, if you hear a background sound of something, that is my bird. He is my little birdie buddy. I do apologize if he makes noise. I don't have a huge amount of control over that. Similarly, while I did state that, I'm recording 2 people upstairs and whatnot, I do have some housemates. I live with family. They're nice family. But the long and short of it is that it means, it's possible I might be interrupted. There's a little 3-year-old in the well, almost 3-year-old in the house. I don't mind or anything, but good luck trying to explain to her that Unca's busy when it looks like he's just playing a game. Especially as someone who isn't even quite 3 and is still working on grasping such things as potty training and grammar. Heck, speaking in general. Oh, that was dirt. Okay. One downside with some of these new minerals is they look very similar to dirt. Heck, there's even a new type of dirt. Coarse dirt. Grass won't grow on it. It's pretty cool. And this diorite, and I think I saw some andesite earlier. This means you got to pay attention. Let's see here. I want to make this just a little 5x5 cube for starts. Don't have any other major plans yet, other than just gathering some supplies. Come daylight, I'm hoping I'll have some torches and whatnot, and some gravel, and I'm going to start setting out some of the pillars, and hopefully finding a place to claim, as in my own area, because the town hall, the middle center of this map, is for everyone. Oh, that's one of the new minerals too. Anyway, that's for everyone. There, and 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a good start. And, well, I do want to have my own area as well. I have no food at all, do I? Misa gonna starve. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. That's... Can make a dome. I like domes. They're very nice. Let's see here. Now, I'm okay with this being just a chamber for now. I'll take this time to communicate some of what's going on. Like I said, this first area here is me just starting to gather some supplies, get some stuff going. The idea is that we'll be setting pillars at certain intervals, and that the oh, jeez. It's been a while since I recorded. I'm just having trouble keeping on talking. Who'd ever thought? Me having trouble keeping on talking. But anyway, once we're done with the initial laying of ground, everyone's going to be able to claim a 100 by 100 sector. That's how I described it to them anyway. We're going to divide the map into sectors. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to try and put little posts up with signs, make it available to at least just help us organize ourselves a little, keep things straight. Keep things figured out for where they're supposed, where this territory ends and that one begins. And if someone wants to team up, build a joint base with someone specifically, as long as they understand that, they don't get to then have a second base and spawn that's just them, I don't mind bending the only one sector rule or per person. Like a Greywind is going to have, I think, 4 of them for himself and his 2 children. And plus, as the map expands out, beyond the middle, people will have plenty more room to go through. Boop, a boop. Yay. Digging a hole. There we are. Oh, there goes the first one. What was I using? My shovel. Okay. Lost track of my tools. I don't always know what I'm doing. Put 3 there. 1, 2, 3. I'll pick up the rest of those. And I'm going to need a few more sticks. There we go. Make another shovel. This one a proper stone one. And the rest will be turned to torches. Oh yes. Now I want to do it. The nice part of what I've got in mind is that the town hall is going to be in the dead center. It'll make a good little central hub, which is what I'd always intended the first one to be, but it didn't quite work out in my last map. We were a little too spread out, and we started making our own cities and whatnot. It didn't happen. And while it was a good map, it was fun. I've got no complaints where any of that is concerned. Still, I keep thinking it could have been better if we'd just taken a little bit of organization. Nothing crazy. Just a little. Like, oh, we had disasters with our last map when it came to trying to sort out the portals. Because someone made the first portal before me, and I had always intended to make it a grand little lighting at the center of the map, and I didn't properly communicate that at all. Alright, yeah, I'll let that keep going. I knew it. Yep, I saw you coming. Didn't even have to hear you, I just saw you coming. Gonna make for that direction first and that direction second. Because I'm going to want to claim some territory after I finish dealing with our happy little invader. Gotcha! Oh yeah. Whew. You know, before I get ahead of myself here, it occurs to me I don't need to worry too much about food. What was I thinking? Dink. What is it I keep saying every freaking episode? I want to start with apples and fish, and I have the string I need to make my fishing rod already. Oh yes. It is a beautiful thing. And okay, there's my first little marker. Now, before I go out and do that... No, don't get sidetracked, Mike. You need to feed. Let's see, I believe there is water this way. I did take a rough look, and I know I could just kill some of the sheep and get mutton now, but I don't want to do that yet. I don't want to denude the area of the animals. We don't know how many animals we have here. It's a new map. I took a rough look at some things, but I don't want to lose out on what's out here, you know? Here we go. Just make sure I'm safe. Seem to be. Here, fish, 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 fish. So while I'm just chatting here, we've got a number of people on the server, and you know, some of them are children of the HKW members, some of them are HKW members, or were at one time, like Don Van. He's one of our better players. He used to be a member of the HKW. He isn't anymore, but That's just because he, isn't able to attend the meetings. Here, fish. This is a very, very small pond. I want to go to a real pond. Here we are. Here we are. This is a real pond. And a cow. Moo. There we go. Proper little fishing hole here. This is nice. I want to get to that canopied woods, though. I did do a rough look at the maps. I spent a while trying to make sure I had a decent starting point for us, as I am generally wont to do. I don't go overboard. It's not like I, do map gen or anything, but I do try to make sure that we have a good starting There's squid. Where is that fish? Here, fish. I got so spoiled by those special fishing bowls I had. Here, fish, fish, fish. Come on. Come on, fish. Get on my lure! Grant me my fish! There it is, there it is, there it is. And there's my fish. We will ignore the fact, for the moment, that that fish apparently ushered forth straight out of... What the... Hi, derpy squids.
Hey.
Herpity
We're
derp.
not derpy. But, you again?
Herpity
Oh, you again? Oh my god. There's no escape from this guy calling us derpy.
Now, while I'm fishing
You're
here,
not derpy,
get
you
this going. There's
jerk.
some changes in the new update.
Blah.
And they're
Jerk.
plentiful. Like they call it the bountiful update. I am looking forward to it. But as I said, I'm also planning on starting just a single player LP. Now, I've had some people ask me, "Oh, Mycosa, what about the other games you used to play? Didn't you used to do stuff in Timber and Stone and Cube World and whatnot?" Why, yes. Yes, and I haven't abandoned those per se. I have had no time to do anything except for work. And work. And work. I was holding 2 jobs down. So 4 days out of the 7 days of the week, I woke up, I went to work. I took a brief break between jobs, I went to my other job, I came home, and that was what I did. It's already noon, my goodness. Well, I don't have much choice, for the first day or two. The first is always about starting your resources, and my first priority resource-wise has to be getting food and squids, but mostly food. Which, fish isn't a bad start. I like fish. Seems we're starting in the middle of a birchwood forest. I did take a generalized look at the map. I found the map by starting out, by loading it in creative mode. Zombie flesh, rotten flesh, great. And then after I loaded it up in creative mode, I teleported myself to 0, made sure it was a reasonable place to start. And then I would teleport around at a height of like 150 to 200 squares up. Just make sure that I had a decent workable map. I didn't have drastic requirements, I didn't have a lot that I needed. But I did have some simple wants. I wanted something with a reasonable diversity of biomes. I wanted something where 0 was at least relatively flat. Didn't care if it was in the middle of a forest. Didn't care if it was in the middle of a desert. I just wanted relatively flat. And I wanted something with a reasonably diverse set of biomes. The first few maps I tried to find, oh my lord, I have never seen that many birch trees. And nothing but birch trees. Just birch trees as far as my eyes could see. Dear God in heaven, so many birch trees. Just checking them out. Okay. What? 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 I gotta be near caves. Or something. Still haunted by the ghost of Frank, never free of his moist and dank. Well, as I keep trying to do, and trying to say, and I keep getting interrupted by things, my own absent-mindedness. Hello, I am Mycosa. This is my pufferfish. There are many like it in the world, but this one is mine. More like welcome to the server. Ugh. There's some caves under here. And, well, oh, do apologize. Little sound effect there. I play Minecraft with my friends of the HKW server and the HKW Holy Knights of Westmarch. I myself have been playing since Alpha, just before the Halloween update. I actually remember the Halloween update had just come out when maybe a week after I started playing. Wow. What? Frank? Frank? Well, I'm going to conclude that Frank got eaten by giant spiders. I'm going to assume that that's a thing now. No, he probably just wandered outside of a cave, or maybe wandered into lava. I don't know. One of the two, I'm sure. Because that was very abruptly dead. Come on, fish. I play on a laptop. I've had it for a little under 2 years. Runs Windows 8.1, which, contrary to what everyone seems to think, I've never had any problems with. I don't see where people have issues. Never had any issues with compatibility. Never had any issues with running things. Runs nice and smooth, in fact. Everything that was there before is there. Oh well, not here to pontificate. My point is I've got a reasonably stable system. i7 processor, 3rd generation, and a good example of it. Video card, as you guys can see here, is an Intel HD graphics. Thus proving, by the way, that you don't need to have some, like multi-hundreds of dollars gaming rig just to play Minecraft and record. You just have to have something reasonably solid. I'm heading back to the pillar so I can get to underground safety. Cook up this fish, that sort of thing. Let me up, stupid trees, let me up! Ah! Trapped by the trees! Alright, I think I'm heading the right way. Except for the, running into trees thing. Hey, sheep! Sheep, that's a good sign. There were sheep near me. There's my pillar. Break out that shovel. Now, that said, it's probably been a reasonable amount of time. I'm not planning on cutting anything out of this part. There we are. So, I had nothing really much to edit, So, I'm going to call it quits for the first episode. We have our happy little hole. We'll begin getting us some fish cooked up. We have begun. How much cobble do I have? A decent amount. Alright. Next episode, we'll be finding ourselves our base, doing a little exploring around. I want to get some cedar wood and some dark oak wood. Where I got the birch covered, we're in the middle of a birch forest. Don't worry, there's more types. Well. Oh, that's interesting. Look, local difficulty. I didn't notice that. Let's turn that off, though. Anyway, thank you all for watching, everybody, and have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.